Hey, what's up people? Mr. Bob right here, and welcome back to another Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix on the PlayStation 3, guys. So you already know from the last episode, we have completed the whole campaign and story of Kingdom Hearts 2. But there's a lot of post-game stuff, of course, of it, so we're gonna go on ahead. If you have this crown, when you save the game at the very end, you get to explore more new stuff and also get a lot of new things that you couldn't get before, of course. So we're gonna go through all of that, but it's gonna be a lot of time trying to complete every single thing. But you already know that there's a lot of treasure chests, a lot of new synthesis items, secret boss, everything like that. But also, every entry in Jiminy's journal has been unlocked. What that means is that even though you go into your whole playthrough of the game one time only, like your very first time, you're not going to unlock everything 100%. So basically you had to, after you finish the game one time only, you could go back again to the game and do everything all over again. But only like the post-game stuff, like the tournaments, your levels, your keyblades, as well as for fighting the secret boss battles, and then also the mushrooms that we still have to do, and as well the mushrooms, I think I already said that, the secret boss battle, and also Satharoth and everything else. So yeah, it's been unlocked for you, but only Jiminy's journal, of course. That's why we couldn't do it in the very first time in our playthrough. You're ready to question mark entries that means in your journal. And there's a new enemy awaits in one of the worlds, and that world is basically Disney Castle, where the Lingering Will is. Now in my level, I don't think I cannot beat him, guys, in my level for sure. Because I seen people fight him and he's pretty damn weird. I wouldn't say weird, but it's like, wow. His attacks are very strange, but we're gonna go here, but later on, of course. But this whole episode, we're gonna take on the Olympus Coliseum tournaments. Yes, we're gonna do that because we need to basically make sure that we complete them in order to get every trophy and everything else unlocked. And then, of course, after this, we're probably gonna go on ahead and collect maybe every treasure. If not, I'll try to do the Cape of Remembrance. But of course, I need to level up Sora first to be strong enough to go to that cave in order to make sure I defeat every single, character and Heartless and everyone in there. So yeah, we have 2. The reason why I went to the Cerberus Cup first, guys, is because I had to do the final form, which is pretty easy to do. But first is go to the Pain and Panic Cup. But we're level 2, over level, of course, we could do this very easily. But there's also a score to it, guys, which is the Mickey Mouse symbol. We cannot use Drag Gaze, but basically we can we use Limit? Yes, we can. Alright. But yeah, there's a certain score that we need to complete. I mean, not complete entirely, but you get what I mean. Yeah, as you can see, score, but then also every time you finish a tournament, they give you a score for your performance. But of course, in order to make sure that you got everything correct, you have to check on the journal to make sure that your score is correct. You get this highest score and stuff like that in order to make sure you have that Mickey Mouse symbol next to it. So yeah, we're just gonna take on the whole cups, guys, all of them. But I know there's certain ones that we cannot not do yet. It's not that they are very hard, it's just that some of them, they require you to do a specific thing in order to unlock the tournament, which is the Goddess of Fate Cup. Now that one, I think you need to collect all or upgrade all the summons only, I think, if I'm correct, and you get the Goddess of Fate Cup. But of course we had to go through every single tournament to unlock it, of course, also. So this is gonna be pretty easy. I really do not enjoy very much of this underworld stuff. I mean, it's kind of fun, I'm not gonna lie, but it's just that, I don't know, somehow the original Kingdom Hearts 1 was much more awesome. But I think in here it's kind of like, okay, but I think it's very challenging. It is. But until they started to put, you know, like time limits, and then also scores, as you can see there. I know you did that for the original Kingdom Hearts as well, but it was like until at the very end when you finish the tournament only once. And after you finish it once, you have to do time limit, and I forgot what was the other one. Yeah, I forgot what was the other thing that we had to do, basically. Either time limit or complete the whole tournament without dying. I'm not sure, guys. I really don't remember. I forgot. But I know it's like one of those two. But yeah, your first time you have to complete it, the second time you have to do it under a time limit, and then the next one will be, I think you have to get a high score, if I'm correct. But if I'm not, then, well, too bad. That's my knowledge of Kingdom Hearts 1. And hey, Yuffie! And Yuffie's invincible, looks like it. And Leon. Well, it's gonna be easy defeating these guys, of course. Nice. Oh, we already defeated Yuffie? Wow. Okay. And we are done. That was the last match. So we got the Protect Belt and Sanitary Jib. Very nice. A rookie! Yay, we are a rookie, which we basically overlevel our stuff. But you go to journal over here to missions, guys. You can see here. Yeah, Underdrome Pain and Panic, win with a score of 2,000 or more, and then the Underdrome Cerberus, we have to win over 1,000 or more. So yeah, but I think you have to basically finish the world first. I mean, finish the cup first in order to move on forward. So this one, maybe change Keyblades. And let's see. Let's go with the Oblivion. And let's do the Cerberus Cup. And probably for sure, guys, how you say it? I think for sure the score limit is gonna be a little bit hard for me trying to accomplish, of course, because it all depends on your combos, as you can see on the top right corner, and also depending on how much attack you do to your opponents in order to give you more orbs so that you can complete it. But we just have to see for ourselves if I can do that, of course. Don't do that. Yeah, getting hit over everywhere, and my health is already half. So yeah, I gotta be aware next time. Oh, these guys from Chain of Memories. The squids, I would say for myself. Nice. Magnet, you're so awesome. Oh, look at that, the dinosaur again. Oh, already? Wow, these guys are not bad at all, but I think there is a way trying to get a lot of orbs, but I think you have to use your summons, if I'm correct. Oh, look at that. Wow, just by using Magnet, I got a lot of orbs for it. Okay, let's do this. No, I don't want... Stop doing that! You're making me feel like I'm weak. which I probably am, but come on. I guess I should have put in high potions. But I'll be alright. Okay. Defeat these guys. Wait, what was I attacking? Let's try this again. Alright, nice. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to 2,000 or more. Alright, here, Fire in the Dark. Oh yeah, that's easy. Yeah, it feels like I'm not gonna get it over 2,000. I probably have to use the summons, guys. Maybe, I'm not sure. There we go. 1,334. And look at that, it's Cerberus. Yeah, I would say you could defeat him any way you want, guys. At 11 form, Master form, Final form, anything you want, but I guess that's what you need to do here. Yeah, I guess I have to use summons, guys, for the next time. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, this is the reaction command, I forgot. Haha! There we go! Nice, the final blow with the reaction command.
We did it!
The Rising Dragon. And Sanitary Crystal, nice. A Novice Hero. So I guess after doing that, oh, we did get it. Oh, we had to get 1,000 or more. Alright, I thought it was 2,000. So let's go to the Titan. As you can see there, guys, we had to complete it in order to make sure what we get for the score. So we had to take on the Titan Underdrome. So let's do that. So right here, guys, we're going to take on the Underdrome Titan Cup, but we had to win over a score of 5,000 or more. But you can only use summons, and which is a good thing because we're going to use Stitch in this tournament. And it's very simple, guys, but just be aware you have to do it a second time in order for you to basically know what was the score that you needed to do. But since you're already seeing it for your first time and you haven't completed it, you just need 5,000 or more points. But it's hard. If you just attack every single nobody in Heartless, they're not going to drop that many orbs. So this is where Stitch comes into play. But you got to make sure that your health is at a very crucial point. That means is once you start blinking and showing red, you're going to use Stitch once you use it. But right there, as you can see, it's blinking red. I'm at very low health. I use Stitch. And he uses a ukulele in order to stun all the enemies, which is a good thing because every time you stun the enemies with Stitch, they will drop a lot of orbs, as you can see. But every time you defeat an enemy, count 5 seconds. Alright, after you count 5 seconds, then you go ahead and attack the enemy again. Make sure that their health bar goes all the way low because you need to increase your combos in order for you to get more orbs. So be aware of that. The more combos you do, the more orbs you are going to get. But then good enough that I bring out Stitch again, and okay, the orbs are coming out. I'm good. I don't need to heal myself because since I have a 9 level summon for Stitch, I'm okay. But right now I'm going to attack one of the enemies in order for me to get more points or more combos or multipliers for me to score a bit more higher. But of course I'm just taking my time, you know, I don't need to rush or anything. But I see that they're going a little bit higher now because of Stitch Ukulele. But right there I get 2 combos. And they're dropping more orbs and more points. So after counting 5 more seconds, third combo, more points, more multiplier. Okay, we're doing good so far, but after 5 seconds, I attack the next Heartless. And I do the same thing over and over again for every enemy. As you can see, I'm at 4 hit combo, and now I have even more points. And right there, guys, I already reached 5,000 points. It's not that hard, guys. Just make sure you do it once in their second match or the third match, which is right here, guys, with the Berserkers and the Tron's Heartless. And that's all you have to do, really. It's not really that hard to do. And right here, guys, you could just go on ahead and fight your way through the whole tournament. But just be aware of your points. You know, where you see that Keyblade, 212 points, that is how much you can get hit. Now, of course, if you go all the way to 0, you have to start everything all over again. So that's the only way in order to complete this whole tournament. But yeah, once you get to 5,000 points, guys, you don't need to worry about anything else. Just make sure you survive, do not lose all of your health, and you'll be done for today. So it was very difficult at first, guys. Even though you're going to play it by yourself for the first time, it is going to be hard. But if you're just using Sora only, that means you're just using combos, you're just using attacks for Sora, you're not using your summons. Yeah, it's going to be very hard because you need those orbs in order for you to have more combination attacks or combos to them in order for you to draw more orbs. As you can see right here, I'm using Peter Pan. Now, Peter Pan is not bad as well, but just be aware that he's not like Stitch. Stitch just stuns the enemies in the air or in the ground where they are, and they will get stunned over time until you heal yourself or until the summon bar goes all the way down to 0. So that is the one good thing why Stitch is very important for this whole tournament, because, you know, the more orbs you get out of every single enemy in the field or in the battle can drop more orbs. But of course you have to increase your summon gauge in order for you to know that, oh yeah, the summon can basically reduce not too much of, you know, the time for me to use Stitch or any of the other summons. So if you have summon boost, that is very good as well for your abilities. But make sure that you summon all of your summons at the very highest level, of course. Like, I think it was level 7. That's the max you could ever get for a summon. So yeah, that's pretty good. But as you can see right there, I'm just doing how normal playthrough of the whole tournament is. You just have to destroy all the Heartless, all the enemies, and you're done. But just be aware of those points, guys, right there, the Keyblade points. If you get hit too many times, well, it's gonna be game over for you, and you have to do the whole tournament all over again. But yeah, just follow the steps, guys, and it's very simple. And we're here at the final match with Hercules. He's not very hard since I'm a little bit higher level than him, of course. It's not very hard to defeat him, but you know, just make sure that you guard right, you use reflect anytime you can, because, you know, Hercules can pack a punch, just in case you lose all of that points that you have right now, which I have like, what, 88 right now. If I probably got like a couple hits right now, as you can see, if I got hit like about 8 more times from that attack that Hercules did, then probably I would have lost the tournament and I had to do everything all over again. So yeah, this was not very hard. It's just that the score is what's gonna really messes you up every time you do any of the tournaments here. But yeah, there you go, guys. It's not very hard, but once you get it, you finally get, of course, the Titan Cup trophy. So after you get that, guys, you get the Genjin Shield from Kingdom Hearts 1. It's a good thing they brought it back. And you get the Skillful Ring after you complete the whole Titan Cup. But I think you also had to get that, I think it's just together, but you get also the Artisan Hero. So yeah, that is trophy for basically finishing the cup for the first time, of course. So there's nothing to worry about. But of course I did complete it, guys. Don't worry about the whole 5,000 or more scores. So yes, I defeated it. Just showing you that I did the fight a second time in order for you to make sure that, oh yeah, you do get 5,000 points even though you're doing it for the first time, or not at all basically. So right now we are going to go to the very last cup, the Goddess of Fate Cup. Now the Goddess of Fate Cup is going to be the same thing, guys, as the Tiny Cup. You're going to use Stitch in this whole tournament in order for you to increase your your score a lot more. So yes, you could use anything you want. You could use your summons, you could use your dry forms, you could use your limit commands with Dawn and Goofy, anything you want. But right now we are going to use summon again with Stitch, just as before. So yeah, just follow the same step as last time, guys, and everything will be a breeze for you for this tournament. But of course, for the Goddess of Fate Cup, we need to win with a score of 3,000 or more. Now for this fight, guys, this is my second time fighting the tournament, so I did not do it for my first time because I needed to know what do I need to get for 3,000 more points, or to know what is the score. So yeah, you're just gonna do the same thing, guys. Just make sure you're at a very low risk, as you can see here. And of course, this is gonna use his ukulele. This is song, or play the instrument, do some combination attacks because we need to increase the combos to get more points, count at least 5 seconds, and defeat another enemy, so that you don't want that combo to reach down all the way to 0, because if it does, then you're not going to get that multiplier that you need for your points to go up. So, you know, I'm already at 4 combos. I count to at least 5 seconds. Okay, now I gotta be to destroy the enemy. And I follow the same step as before. Just right here, guys, I kind of did a little bit of mistake because I was not strong enough to defeat one of the enemies. But hey, I was very close. And, you know, there it is. I'm done with more than 3,000 points. Right here, I thought I had to get 5,000. So I kind of mistaken right there. But yeah, after you get that sorted out with Stitch, guys, you are basically done. And you just continue on through the whole entire cup without any trouble, of course, because there is nothing else you can really do with these cups, guys. They're pretty easy so far, but there are some harder ones that I did not know about. But we're going to take on those harder cups in another episode. But right here, guys, you're just going to do whatever you want. Use dry forms, limit forms, as well as for your summons. Anything in particular, it's just a very simple, easy Underdrome Cup. But of course, if you're a higher level like me, or you're specifically doing the cups at the very late of the game, which is very specifically at the very end of the story of Kingdom Hearts 2, then this whole Underdrome Cup is going to be a breeze for you, for all 3 of them, of course. But that's the only problem with these cups, is that they have a time limit, they have a score. Not like Kingdom Hearts 1, it was completely different, you know, because first time you had to defeat it, a second time you had to get a time limit with it, and I think the last one was a score. So I kind of don't remember, guys. I really do like Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix tournaments, but it was hard to remember like those type of deals, like, you know, like you had to get a time limit, you had to get a score, like that type of deal. So yeah, it was. No, now I remember, guys. Now I remember. You had to complete it for your first time with Dawn or Goofy. The second time, you had to defeat everyone in the tournament with Sora only. Now I remember. You had to defeat Sora by himself only. And then, of course, for the very last one would be the time limit. So yes, now I remember what was the tournament about for the original one for Kingdom Hearts 1 and the Final Mix version as well. So that's what you basically had to do for mostly all the cups or all the tournaments in Kingdom Hearts 1. But now for Kingdom Hearts 2 is kind of a little bit different, of course, because we're in the Underdome, or in the Underrealm, basically. You know, we had to fight Hades, all the Heartless, and even some nobodies, you know. But of course we're in the Underdome, so we had to fight specifically the bad guys. So yeah, we do not have that much power, not like in the upper tournaments, just like Kingdom Hearts 1, of course, in the surface. So yeah, this whole tournament was very easy, guys. It just sometimes took a little bit of time trying to understand how to get more points, because I do see like videos of people doing the cups, but sometimes they don't show you on how you need to do it, or show you of what you really need in order to defeat the cups when you have a high score. So that's the only problem that I do not see very much about, you know, these tournaments. But hey, at least I brought you on how to get some more points, or at least get a high score, so that you can specifically finish the journal, of course. So I hope this video has helped you out, guys, because not a lot of people do this, even though it's kind of not everybody could do it. But sometimes it's kind of hard to be like, you know, how do they get this many points? How do they do this type of attack? How do they counter? How do they do this? And it's kind of a little bit annoying to see that people do not do videos of it. Even people who are very good at the game, or they are just like, no, I'm not gonna do it, or I'm not gonna do the cups at all, or I'm not gonna do any in the tournaments. And it's just completely like, you're so good at the game, why don't you just do, you know, a little tutorial or just a little video on how to get more, you know, points? It's not that hard. But everybody has their own ways on trying to do, you know, their videos and stuff. But right here, guys, now you're gonna fight Hades. Now Hades, it's not like how we fought him in the very first time. He's always going to be blue, so you could attack him anytime you want. He's not going to turn red to where you cannot basically hurt him, because he's invincible. So yeah, you don't need to worry about the hardness at all. Just attack Hades and you'll be done with your day. And it's very simple. I wish it was a little bit harder with Hades, but it doesn't look like it is at all, because somehow the Goddess of Fate Cup is probably not one of the hardest ones, because like I said before, we are going to take on some of the more harder cups, which are specifically the same thing, but they're a little bit more harder. And I'll show you guys once this whole tournament is over with Hades. But yeah, we're almost done here, guys, with the last health bar, and we are done with Hades. Very simple, guys, and there you go, you cleared the Goddess of Fate Cup.
We did it!
And after the Goddess of Fate Cup, guys, you get Fatal Crest. Yeah, this is one of the new Keyblades, maybe, if I'm correct. But I'm not sure if it's a new Keyblade that is brought into the Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix version. But yeah, you get an increase of 2 for your MP charge. So that's kind of weird, but you also get the Orichalcum Plus. Yes, you need to defeat the Goddess of Fate Cup in order for you to get the Orichalcum Plus. But after that, you get the True Hero. Yes, there you go, guys. We are basically done here. Yeah, but uh-oh, we need one more trophy. And right here, guys, I just kind of went to the synthesis item shop in order to give my recipes and all of my materials to the Mugo shop. You know, to make sure everything's in there really nice and neat. But we finally have a chance to get Metro Gem. Yes, we finally get Metro Gem, but we also need Sanitary Crystal. And there's more recipes to do, guys. Yes, but we specifically had to do a lot of stuff in order to get that to work out very well for us to, you know, synthesize in order for us to get more stuff. But right here, as you can see, we get Metro Crystal. with a Serenity Stone. And I try to do the same thing, but that's the highest you could go for a Mithril Crystal. But you also have Shard, Stone, Gem, and Crystal, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, we still have to get a lot more recipes, which is kind of interesting. But I guess we need to get the Serenity Crystal. But as you can see, we need Tranquility Crystal and the Remembrance Crystal. Now, these ones you probably have to do the mushrooms, and as well you have to do the Cave of Remembrance, which will be in the next episode, guys. So make sure to watch that after that. But right now, I was like, okay, let's check out the Fatal Crest Keyblade. It looks pretty awesome. I wonder why it's a dragon. That's what I still do not understand with most of these Keyblades. It's like, how did they make the designs, or what's the purpose? But there you go, guys. Wow. A very large Keyblade, almost like the Sleeping Lion, or even the Hero's Crest. Or maybe the Ultimate Weapon as well. They're kind of that long range. It's not bad at all for a Keyblade. But the only thing I do not like about it was the Berserk charge. If you're doing an MP charge, you're basically just going to do a lot of combination attacks. There's no finishers. But right here, guys, I was like, where's the other cup? Where is it? I do not see it anywhere. So as you can see, there's more stuff to the Olympus Coliseum, but where is that other, you know, trophy or the other cup that we need to do? I was like, okay, this is kind of weird. So I kind of went online and figured out where we needed to go. But right now, as you can see, we only have one more cup, but I was just going back and forth. I was like, where's the other cup? You know, where is it? Where is it at? But what you need to do, guys, is go all the way to Hades' room. That is where you need to go next. So right now I'm just going to show you that you have to go to all the way to Hades' room in order for you to get the other cups. So yeah, that's one of the things that I don't know why they did not do that in this game. You know, at least with Pain and Panic, they could have told you, oh, hey, talk to Hades because you still have more cups to do. So I don't know why they did not do that to them. Or give us, you know, information, you know, there's more cups that you need to do, so you need to go to talk to Hades. So I still do not understand why they didn't do that. But yeah, we're just gonna go all the way up top there, guys, and making sure that, you know, this is what we need in order to get those other, you know, trophies or the other cups that we need to do in order for us to continue on the whole journal. But here we are, guys. Welcome to the Hades Paradox Cup. Now the Hades Paradox Cup, guys, are a very high level tournament cup. You have to be over 60 and over 60, 70, 80, or even 90 level. Yes, guys, you have to. So yeah, as you can see, welcome to the Hades Paradox Cup. As you can see, we have the Pain Panic Paradox Cup, Cerberus Paradox, and the Titan Paradox. But as you can see, level 80, level 70, and level 60. So I'm specifically going to level up before I try to go on for each of these Paradox Cups and see how they are, because this is just crazy. Level 60, level 70, and level 80. That's ridiculous. So yeah, we're not going to take it on right now, guys, but until next time, we are going to take on the Hades Paradox Cup next time. But for the meantime, we are going to go to the Cave of Remembrance, guys. That's what we're going to do next. And probably after that, we're going to go on ahead and take on the Hades Paradox Cup. So there you go, guys. That's how you get the other cups. So if you're new or watching this randomly, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more Kingdom Hearts videos, as well as share with some of your friends. If they really enjoy Kingdom Hearts, share with them. And thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you later, alright? Keep on playing the game for life, guys. See you later.